life started on Earth long before the conception of humans. We learned from the Popol Vuh, the Mayan story of creation, about advanced beings who posed themselves as gods and created slaves on Earth to serve and worship them. The Sumerians revered the Anunnaki as heavenly beings, when in truth they were hybrids, just like us, who had impressive technological advancements and used it for their advantage to enslave humanity. For millions of years, Earth had been the home planet for different crossbreeds. We humans are considered to be the youngest hybrids on Earth, compared to the other species that have developed for hundreds of millions of years or longer. We are considered the weakest and the ignorant. This explains why some highly evolved beings who have little interest in our well-being or the cosmic order can easily take advantage of us. We learned from Sambo Truebrother's book, The Sasquatch Message to Humanity, that after the destruction of Earth's natural satellite, which was caused due to the wars between the Draco and the Ant people, the first global glaciation period started on Earth. This extended over millions of years, forming polar ice caps. The surface of the planet got denser, and the new atmosphere eventually caused several species to develop wings, first to glide and later to fly. These animals developed feathers over time and gradually evolved to birds. To support the development of spiritual consciousness on Earth, the Council of the Star Elders, also known as the Intergalactic Confederation or the 24 Civilizations, the Cedars, which represent the most advanced civilizations in our universe, decided to create a new type of hybrid on Earth that would possess greater empathy and compassion. These beings were conceived during the dark ages of Earth, following the destruction of our planet's natural moon. Part of their genetic material came from birds that lived on Earth at the time, which is why these beings were called the bird people. The bird people lived on the etheric level, but they could manifest themselves on the astral and the physical planes. They could show themselves in different forms. Most of them appeared with feathered wings or other bird characteristics. Their spiritual mission was to guide souls to be more empathetic and compassionate. These beings have been guardians that have helped souls on Earth in their decisions through telepathy. Those that followed their mission and have kept watching over our planet became later known as angels. Some of them later fell under the control of the Draco. We learned from Sambo's book that the bird people were appointed to watch over Earth's surface. They had built intergalactic cities and formed the majority of the population. Some of these beings were corrupted over time and considered themselves superior to other life forms. This regressive fraction of the bird people wanted to extend its mandate over the whole solar system. So they asked the Star Elders Council for their permission to build a second moon for Earth. Their request was rejected, since a second moon could alter the gravitational field of Earth. So they asked for permission to build a patrol moon for the Sun. A huge mothership would pose no risk to Earth, so the permission was granted. This regressive fraction of the bird people tried to force other hybrids like the ant people and the Sasquatch to mine for their mothership. Later their kings found support from the Draco, who provided them metals, technology, and workers. Eventually, they built a huge mothership that later became known as Nibiru. This regressive fraction of the bird people who started to collaborate with the Draco are also known as the Anunnaki, Sky People Fallen, or Rakshasa. They became the Fallen Ones, or the Nephilim, and were exiled from Earth by the Star Elders' Council. To maintain themselves, the Anunnaki drained resources from other planets. They kept their operations secret from the Star Elders' Council, captured slaves to dig mines. Later they kept coming to Earth over the ages and established their dynasties, putting their hybrid bloodlines as our rulers. With the help of the Draco, they adopted a strategy of long infiltration, deceived humanity in giving consent for their invasion. On top of that, we learn from the Sumerian tablets that these beings altered our genetic composition to become more obedient slaves for their kings. Despite our beliefs and certainties, we have not come to this planet to become victims of regressive beings that follow a narcissistic agenda. Our mission is to support the collective consciousness of Earth through empathy and spiritual growth.